Shalom, all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, Ba'ashim Rakakwadash, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, who rule well, and peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. This video is basically going to be on, a few words on one of the videos that Elder Yashawama did, or rather I had, a few things to say after watching it, because if you haven't seen the video, if, you can handle certain things. If you can stomach certain stuff, then you should go and watch the video. It basically exposes a lot of the wickedness that Esau does. And as the title says, it says the wickedness of the wicked is deep. And I mean, the title really does it justice because, and you can find out majority of everything I'm saying on his video, but the main thing I wanted to point out is that after watching this video, it's like it's irrefutable that this so-called white man is the devil. You know what I'm saying? After watching this video, it should be clear as day who the world's enemy is. Because this video was the most wicked and evil stuff I've heard in my life. And I already knew they did this type of stuff, but it just, when you actually see actors acting it out, which I believe everybody who acted in that movie, man, I believe they was in on something, because I mean, why would you even play that role? But anyways, basically this movie, as you see on the screen, this dude, Jeffrey Epstein, basically had an island, and on that island, wicked pedophilia acts were being done by Edomites. All right, and there was a movie that came out during the 1900s of basically that island. In the movie there was a island and they would kidnap kids and women, perform rituals and sodomy and whatnot, and do all this weird shit. Excuse my language. But as you see, everybody in the movie was an Edomite, and obviously that's portrayed off real life. When you look at this case with Jeffrey Epstein, they're all Edomites who are involved. When you look at the whole pedophilia ring, majority of it is run by Edomites. All right. The people who were visiting Jeffrey Epstein's island were all Edomites. But then, like the elder said, you'll have a case like R. Kelly, or Bill Cosby, and they'll blow that out of proportion, but then they'll keep this on the down low. It should make you mad. It should make you upset. But that's why we call these people the devil, because when you go into that word devil, it goes back to Diablo, which means deceiver. All right. So these people are deceiving the whole earth right before your eyes. All right. And like I said, that's what sparked me to do this video, because it's clear proof that these so-called white people are the devil. I mean, look on the screen. All right. In that movie, this man was, I believe he was like raping somebody, and you can see his whole red face, all right, that evil look in his eye. The actors did a good job, almost looked like they weren't acting. But anyways, I mean, truly, it was hard to watch, man. Some of the stuff that these Edomites do, That's why the scriptures say, Ephesians 5 and 12, for it is a shame to even speak of those things which are done of them in secret. All right. So it's hard to even, it says shame, it says base, dishonorable. So it's hard to even sometimes speak on what they do, man. All right. Because if you watch his video, he plays a video where someone breaks down certain parts in the movie. It's just, how much more wicked can you get, man? And that's the stuff that we know that, that people have come out and seen. They probably do way more wicked stuff behind the scenes. All right. But everybody who's getting caught doing this are Edomites. All right. Like I said, the whole pedophilia ring is run by your top judges and politicians. All right. Majority so-called white people. Okay? Donald Trump, you best believe he's in that as well. Hillary Clinton, what did Hillary Clinton get caught for? I believe years ago now, or probably like a year ago now. But she had a video where her and her, I believe it was her secretary, were raping a little, like, 12-year-old girl. And it's on the dark web. It's called Snuffle or something like that. And what is Hillary Clinton? A so-called white person, which goes back to the man named Edom Esau. All right? Jeffrey Epstein, a so-called white person. All right? So when you look at certain cases like this, it's clear that the so-called white man is the devil. All right? And that's what you should understand. When you know, that's what you should take away from this video. Because you still got people out there that say, oh, you know, the so-called white man, you know, the Lord might forgive him. You know what I'm saying? They're not all evil. They are all evil. All right? It's in their nature to do so. I forget something the elites get off to. Sadists, I think that's what it's called. Which is when they get off the pain, basically, you know? Jake don't do that. You know what I'm saying? The so-called black man, Hispanic, Native American, they don't get off like that. All right? There's different spirits on the earth. All right, Psalms 58 and 2. 3. It says, the wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. So it's in their nature to be wicked, to speak lies. All right? Speaking lies, basically they deceive the whole earth, and it's in their nature because they have the power to do so. All right? The so-called white man is the devil, man. If you haven't known by now. Majority of these so-called white people, because you do have confusion of faces amongst them. All right? But clearly when you look at people like this, man, this man is a certified pure breed Edomite. All right? He's a devil. He's the type of people that are in on what was going on in that movie. All right, he's one of those people. Okay? Which they intermate with their family because they don't want to. They intermate with their family, you know, to keep the money close, you could say. But these people are the devil. All right, it goes deeper than skin color because it's not. It's about the bloodline and what, you know, how these people represent themselves. All right, their true colors ultimately show through. You know, because I'm sure when these people in this movie, you know, who they were portraying to be, at least who do exist in real life, all right, or like that Jeffrey dude. If you were to catch these elite out in public, they'd be all friendly and they'd always be smiling. You know, if you have a little baby, they'll be all nice and friendly to the baby. You know what I'm saying? But behind closed doors, they get off to torture and Satanism. All right. Now let me go back to Ephesians. Oops. Go to Ephesians, man. It's honestly so sick what you devils do. Was like the elder said in his video. If you can't handle seeing certain, you know, certain stuff, you might have a hard time watching it. Cause I had a hard time watching it, man. when he plays that video of the guy breaking down that movie. Oh my goodness. Ephesians 5. I'm gonna jump down to the 14th verse. Right, wherefore he saith, awake thou that sleepest, and arise from the dead, and Yahushua Mashiach shall give thee light. You know, and that's ultimately what happened to all of us. The Lord, all right, when we were in the world, well, we were sleeping. All right, meaning we were spiritually dead. But then Yahweh Shai came into our life. We learned those names, all right, the powers of Israel. And he gave us light. He allowed us to see. He showed us that the so-called white man is our enemy. He showed us that the so-called white man is a devil, and he's the cancer of the whole earth. All right, he showed us who we are as a people and how great we are and how great we have fallen. All right. But that's what Yahweh Shai did. He arose us from the dead, all right, spiritually. And then he gave us the light to see. All right. Verse 15, see then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time because the days are evil. All right. And the scriptures say that that basically wickedness shall wax. That as the days, as time goes on, wickedness shall increase. And that's what we're seeing. We're seeing wickedness increasing, man. More wickedness being brought to light. All right. More wickedness being brought to light. You got survivors of the pedophilia ring coming out. People who are in it that felt guilty, coming out. You already know how they throw down in Hollywood. Hollyweird is what we call it. All right. I'm going to get one last scripture. Matthew 10. And let me see. Let me see. I know it's in here. Let's scroll right over it. Matthew 10 and verse 26. Fear them not, therefore, for there is nothing covered that shall not be revealed, in the hid that shall not be known. All right, so ultimately, Yahweh Shai is going to reveal all the wickedness of these Edomites. All right, everything's going to be, at the end of the day, all the stuff that they do is going to be brought to light. All right, either by themselves, because it says that they shall cause their own tongue to fall upon them. All right, or by other people coming out about it, because there's plenty of cases, all right, about people coming out about it, man. But ultimately, all right, we're not sitting up here guessing. Ultimately, everything is going to be uncovered. All right, so the whole world is going to see you so-called white people as the devil, as the cancer of the earth. All right, you're the destroyers of the earth. You know what I'm saying? But, that was really it. Just to prove a point, man, how, if you can't see that the so-called white man is an enemy, if you can't see that the so-called white man is an enemy, then I don't know what to say to you. Because after watching this video, it's just astonishing at the stuff that they do, But with that, Lord's willing, you were edified. All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahshai, Ba'ashem Kakodash, Shalom.